So I don't know how many of you guys actually remember Dragon Ball Z Final Stand, but that was one of the first Roblox games that I ever played here on this channel. And in the event that you don't know, we're actually getting a remaster for this game. And as you guys can see by the screenshot right here, Snake World, the creator of the game, has confirmed that that remaster is coming out this very weekend. A lot of you guys have actually been messaging me about this remaster, so in today's video, I thought we'd go back to the original Final Stand just as a means of a refresher, get acquainted with it, because you know it's been like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years since we last played, and see what has changed in the actual remaster when it comes out. All right, we are in game. So as we like create our character and stuff like that, we'll talk about basically, oh, we can be a Jiren race. My character looks actually dumb, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm not even gonna customize him. But yeah, this remaster that's coming out, chat. Ooh, they got a player over here too. That boy's low health. Never mind. Bro, nah, this is so crazy. This really feels like us going back to these older games here on the channel is making me feel like when I first started playing Roblox. Like, I don't know, like Roblox in 2019, bro, in 2020 just gave you a feeling that's unparalleled. You cannot get that from nowadays or these games that are coming out. Let's talk to Chi-Chi here. So she says there's a few snakes around here. Can you help me kill them? Sure, Chi-Chi. I got you, baby girl. Don't even worry about it. I ended up moving my face cam, by the way, guys, so it's not in the way of the current quest objectives. We actually have some skill points as well, excuse me. So I think we got to go into stats here and just allocate them. So, can we even, hold on. All right, so we can definitely shoot Ki Blast, and that happens to do a lot of damage. Let me actually run up to the snakes and gauge how much damage we're doing with the M1s before we start allocating our stat points. So, we do a decent amount of damage, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I might as well just go into, you know, key damage for the time being. So yeah, basically I'll mention some things about this remaster that I've learned from watching like videos and people yap about it and stuff like that. There's actually even been like some beta testers that have been making like statements about the game because the game is like in closed beta testing, I think, or something, like paid beta testing. I don't really know, but it's media banned though, so people can't record on the game. And like I said, doesn't really matter too much though, because the game is releasing supposedly, you know how Roblox devs are, but supposedly it's releasing this weekend, so it's really not that far away. But apparently all, with the exception of like 1 or 2 game passes, are going to transfer from the original game. So if you guys have put money into the original Final Stand, you'll, you know, have those game passes and those features in the Final Stand remastered. Now, the only thing that I've seen that seems kind of bad, by the way, we're just gonna take on this quest again. Oh, never mind. She's telling us that Gohan forgot his lunch. Can you bring it to him at the school? Sure. Okay, where the heck is the school at? And they got Kami House all the way down over there. I'm kind of tempted to go down. Actually, you know what? Let me go to Kami House, right? Can we even fly? Oh yeah, we could fly already. All right, lit. So the only thing we can't do is like fast fly for some reason, but this is fine. But yeah, the only thing I've seen people say that's kind of somewhat negative about Final Stand Remaster is that fundamentally they've changed how the game works. The game apparently is more of a hardcore version of the game itself, which I'm just really not too sure how to feel about that. Supposedly, by the way, these are alleged things that are being said by some of the community members, but the game doesn't really have that much hand-holding, and it really favors team play more than anything. So if you're a solo player, I don't know. By the way, we do have Master Roshi here. Nobody around here really says hi, you know what I mean? Weirdo. Krillin's also here. He says, you know, lately I've been seeing double. What the hell? Is he confusing himself with Master Roshi? Master Roshi, low key, without like the shallow, like Shaolin, like marks on his forehead, kind of looks like an older Krillin, right? Honestly. All right, well, honestly, chat, that was a complete waste of time. There was nothing there. We'll go make our way back and try to see if we can find Gohan in the school that he's at. But yeah, beyond that, people are saying that the game looks and plays amazing though. So it's just, again, the only gripe that I've seen people even say is just the whole progression system and how hardcore it kind of is now, as opposed to, you know, how it was in the gameplay that you're seeing here, right? Now, what the heck are these things over here? Dude, these are bears. Can we just like attack the bears from... Oh, we could, dude, but we're barely doing... Yo, these things are actually jumping at us. Oh, actually, chat. All right, so you can like fast fly. You gotta like hold down shift and double tap W to do it. So We'll just head down this way. Dude, this is not Kid Gohan at all. I thought it was gonna be Kid Gohan. This is a grown-ass man, bro. All right, let's talk to him, I guess. He says, whoa, hey, thanks for bringing me this. All right, can we talk to him again? He says, there's a lot of thugs around the city. Will you help him take them out? Sure. That's not a problem, buddy. Are these thugs over here? Yeah, these are definitely thugs. So these thugs are level 6. Now, we do have skill points that we can allocate, so we'll go ahead and set those bad boys up. Now, I know visually this game might not look the best, but I'm telling you, man, like some Roblox games from back then, like they were ahead of their time, in my opinion. Like they just play so well, and it really blows your mind that with all the advancements and even the limitations that Roblox had back then, like devs nowadays are just making schlop compared to these games, again, that are now at this point many years old. Because I started playing this game in 2019 when I first discovered Roblox, but this game's been around for longer to my understanding. All right, guys, so we just took care of a brutes, which are like stronger enemies. Now we just gotta take care of like 2 more thugs. All right, guys, we just got that quest done, and we now have 3,000 cash. So I'm gonna see if Gohan can give me another quest. If not, I'll go back to Chi-Chi and find out. He says, good thing you clear them out. Okay. Well, Gohan's being a bum. So obviously we do have this quest giver down over here, but we'll go back and we'll check out again, like I said, to see if Chi-Chi has anything for us. Now, what is this right behind Chi-Chi actually? Oh, you can redo your character and effectively start a new game. That's pretty cool. So quick, easy way just to make a new slot. All right, Chi-Chi is also not giving us a quest. All right, well, we'll go ahead and take on this quest over here. So this is why I think that game design matters in the effect or the capacity that, like, even this game itself, I would assume compared to the new one, is still relatively hardcore and has no like hand holding. But the way things are positioned, like you constantly have stuff to do, at least during the beginning, so you're not lost. And we'll talk more about that in a second. But anyways, he's saying, I'm trying to find an ancient relic. Good, you clear out scorpions and help find it. What? Okay. So we gotta defeat 2 black scorpions and just regular scorpions. All right. So we actually have like regular scorpions down here, I guess. So these things are level 21, gang. Okay. Hold on. We gotta definitely set our stat points here because we're only level 9. So we'll do like maybe all in on key damage. I don't know. I'm probably making the most like horrendous build. So yeah, like game design is important, and that's fundamentally one of the main things that has been missing in a lot of these newer Roblox games. It's just they have poor game design choices and they just make for a horrible experience. And then people think that hardcore games are just not favored in the community. And you know, honestly, some of the best performing games, I would say most of the best performing games on this side of the community on Roblox are actually hardcore games. Okay, I'm not talking specifically about, you know, DBZ games. I'm talking about this side of the community, specifically anime game community on Roblox. And chat, can we even take damage from this? Oh yeah, we could take damage. I thought it was gonna be like a one-shot like KO type of thing. So maybe I'll have to give up this quest, dude. I'm not gonna lie, cause this thing is tough. So, but yeah, some of these other hardcore games on Roblox literally intentionally commit to poor game design choices and make things like undiscoverable, like super hard to do, and just basic game concepts are like so disastrous that you know, you have a hard time understanding like what to do and what, like, how to play the game. So with this type of game, I don't feel like it's to that extent, even though it doesn't tell you directly like, hey, you go here. It doesn't have a tutorial, right? But you guys see we have like quests all over. So this guy says, I lost my suitcase somewhere around the city. If you find it for me, you can have all the money in it. Okay, so what do you, he just wants the suitcase, I guess? I don't know. Sounds like a scammer to me, chat, I ain't gonna lie. But thankfully they have things marked on my map. Like, you see how easy that was to find another quest? I'm telling you. So if the new remaster plays exactly like this, it should be fine in my opinion. But there you go. We just got 1,000 zenny there. Now honestly, I do see some Cybermans around here, so maybe we can try to find a quest giver that will tell us, hey, you know, can you defeat some Cybermen for us? And I'll gladly do it. Right? We need all the help. Oh look, we have another guy here as a quest giver. Oh, it's a girl actually. She says I need help taking out the Red Ribbon Army. All right. Damn. Okay, they have like tanks and stuff that we got. Damn. Why they got so much stuff? Can we even damage? Okay, I don't even know. I don't see an HP bar on that. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do this. You know, these guys are level 6. So this should be pretty easy. I'll just M1 some of them. There you go. Pretty easy stuff. Maybe tanks have to be... Okay, you know what? Let me run away because these tanks are hurting. But yeah, I'm assuming tanks have to be combated in a way where you have like actual key-based abilities, like maybe a Kamehameha or something. I don't really know. We'll have to see what abilities are given to us as a Jiren-based character. All right, so we'll go into our skills. We have nothing in here. I think we got to go into the shop to actually buy stuff. So, all right. So in this game, you have a level requirement alongside a Zenny requirement, which is why basically that's all that quests really give you. It's just like money and stuff like that. So I'm going to focus on, you know, key blasts and things of that nature. So I'll buy energy wave. I think we can even pick up double Sunday. Destructo disc might be something that we could get. I really want to get the Kamehameha, but I'm not high enough level just yet. So in the event that I'm like, I can't afford it, I'm actually going to save, our Zenny for now so that we can actually get, you know, the Kamehameha. And I also forgot that we do have another skill point. There you go. All right, so let's do the energy wave, chat. I gotta check my settings because I don't know if this game has instacast or not. I mean, I'm expecting a little too much from this old game, but it'd be nice if it has a, excuse me, instacast. Now, I don't know how to charge my key. Gotta figure that out too. Oh, it's the X key. So, if you press the Z key, I think the Z key is like your key sensibility, right? Because yeah, it's like telling me to go this way. So again, I'm not sure what the Z key does, but I press it and it's like showing these like indicators. I don't really know. Some of you DBZ final stance sweats can help me out in the comment section. Would be appreciated. But we got to be careful with these gunners, chat. It seems that it's better to just, you know, actually attack them close up because they do a lot of damage, bro. Like, look how much damage he's doing to me. Like, chill on me, bro. Like, what? All right, so we have this level 2 shielded tank. I gotta hold down the X key to charge up. Oh my god, my key recharge rate is kind of slow, dude. All right, we'll do double Sunday. Should be more powerful than our other ability that did no damage. How the hell? So how are you supposed to take care of the shielded tanks? Okay, well, chat, you literally do more damage to the shielded tanks with the M1s. I guess it makes sense though, right? Because they're shielded, so you gotta go up to them physically and like attack them one by one. Oh, and by the way, I did forget to mention, I think it's important for people to know that the release for the Final Stand Remaster is going to be free, so it's not... Oh my god, we died. Did we lose anything? Oh, this is also another thing that people, to the aspect of it being more hardcore in the remaster that people are complaining about. Supposedly, when you die in the remaster, you will actually lose a significant chunk of XP, okay? So that has been like putting off a couple of people because you're talking about penalizing players for dying simply in the game and sending them back. And you guys know, usually in any game, the higher level you are, the tougher it is, and XP is just, you know, something that'll take you like minutes to get at a lower level is gonna take you like, let's say, hours or 30 or 40. Can you imagine just losing 30 minutes of progress just because you died to a random NPC? Like that sucks, you know. And I understand people's concern when it comes to those type of things, but I would definitely love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on everything that I've mentioned so far. I will tell you what though, I am having a lot of fun playing this game again, so I could definitely do like a little mini series. We can't even do a series, but we could do definitely daily videos on this game. Let me know in the comment section below if that would interest you guys until you know, the remaster actually comes out, because low-key, like I said, I am enjoying myself. Oh, so you can buy faster key charging. No wonder that thing is so slow. And they also have double XP in the game, so we could actually, you know what, I don't know if you guys would want to see this or not, but in the event that you guys do want to see more content on this game, I'll just buy an hour double XP. I mean, we're almost done with this quest anyways, and we should be getting a decent amount, so this will be in my opinion, it'll be worth it. So this quest has been taking me a lot longer because I've honestly been attacking the gunners, and they're very specific. They wanted us to attack the red ribbon soldiers, so not the gunners. The gunners were not counting as a defeat, as you guys can see. But anyway, quest should be done here. Is going to be the last red ribbon soldier. Now the hitbox on the double Sunday is a lot better than the energy wave, but we got that done, chat. Pretty easy stuff. Let's take a look at our stats. It seems that we are now level 18. Wow, that was actually insanely quick. I'm kind of doing stuff kind of crazy. I don't know if my build is obviously the right way to go. I'll invest some like in my maximum like key here, just a bit, not too much. We'll do a little bit on melee damage, and then I don't know, man. The rest. Oh, we could have done one into my health, but yeah, my stat build is probably horrible for my race, but whatever, Chad. I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. So let me see if I can actually do a sufficient amount of damage on the scorpions now, and we can. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Genki. I don't know. I think M1s do so much more damage than your key-based abilities, but it could just be these abilities that are kind of like bad this way. But yeah, maybe I should have just done M1s. I don't know. Anyway, all right, chat. Well, we're gonna wrap this up here. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything I've said, and if you're gonna be playing Final Stand Remaster when it comes out, hopefully this weekend, unless it gets delayed. But I'm looking forward to it. Drop a like on the video if you guys want to see more content on this game until the remaster comes out.